I don't know. So I've just been watching episodes 17 and 18 of Star Trek Prodigy, which are Blink and a touch of grey. And these are going to be my thoughts on the episode. On the episodes, I think it's a decent build up to the finale. I do like the twist actually, and we'll talk about that before we talk about anything else. I mean, I was actually in two minds. So it's revealed as it was earlier on that Wesley, being a traveler, pretty much knows everything. Like they're omniscient, like Q, which means that they know exactly like what's going to happen as a result of their actions. Actually, it's not clear what Q did or didn't know. It's a bit vague. Clearly, they didn't know some things because, or maybe they did. I don't know. But I think actually in I don't know. I think in one of the episodes, Tuvok says that the Q aren't actually omniscient. Or maybe they say the Q aren't actually omnipotent. I can't remember which one it is. But Wesley is shown to be omniscient. They know exactly if it's going to happen. They just can't verbalize it very well, but they know. And it was in this episode that their capture was part of the plan. They were meant to be captured. It was there to basically influence essentially to do what needs to be done to let the kids do the way. And it's kind of like very much the plot hole filler where everything that needs done, but the show doesn't want to deal with, but just say, oh, Wesley does it for them, which is a very D&D-esque kind of way to solve a problem. So I'm not sure how I feel about that because it takes a lot of the kind of, I guess, take some of the elements out of the show, if that makes sense. I don't know what I'm saying here. It takes a lot of it doesn't. Wow, I don't know. They execute it very well when you think about it. I love you on so why didn't Wesley just do this? And the answer is because it's a plan, and it works from a very kind of what dualistic perspective, but you lose a lot. It begs a lot otherwise, if that kind of makes sense. But then at the end of the episode, it established that actually, even Wesley only really knows the outcome of one set of events, just because of the way the mind works, and because Gwen did something that Wesley wasn't actually expecting Gwen to do, it's kind of ruined the plan. And now everything's gonna happen in the finale is basically new ground, which I do kind of like. And I do like they fix that problem for the finale. Sorry, I'm messing with my hair. It's bothering me. It's not kind of equal. It's all sticking out in random places. Like, you know what? I'll just take it off. It's way better to do. Because and I do like the idea that had they just said like it's an interesting kind of like exploration of the butterfly effect and the interesting exploration of choice. Had Gwen decided not to save her father, I do think it's interesting actually that Gwen admitted that she acted out of selfish desire, but she herself didn't go to save her father. She sent Dell as if she knew that she was acting out of selfish desire. So to give her that degree of separation and to make sure she wasn't influenced too much, she trusted Dell to do it for her. But she still made the decision to save her father because she felt it was important. Then again, the captain did say that was the mission, and the issue is that Gwen tries to do both, and that clearly wasn't what was meant to happen. Where she confirmed that if her father had stayed on the planet, he would have escaped and been able to leave the rebellion, which now he can't do, and there was a whole section where they all just kind of stood in the same spot until essentially caught them, which I'm not quite sure what that's about. In fact, a lot of the missions seem to be very easy until a twist at the end, almost as if that was a lot of filler, which I guess it kind of was. I do like how they trusted basically the crew finally to. Also, so and then here's what confused me. So they sent the Protostar crew, who they are now giving more trust to do the mission because they're not actually part of Starfleet yet, in this weird kind of grey area that the Warrant crew operate in, even though they're cadets, pre-cadets. But then in the exact next episode, Jim is like, I'm going to take senior staff from Starfleet on this mission because I don't leave members of my crew behind, which I get, and it's very in character for Janeway, but also you kind of have to be the whole point of this being a Black Ops mission. Like, at least if you're gonna go down, take off your uniform, but she goes down as herself. I mean, well, it's not point her taking off her uniform because essentially she knows who she is, but she essentially also knows who all the kids are. So it's a bit unclear what that kind of whole doing the mission unofficially. But also, I'm confused. There's a bit where like, oh, if we send the Protostar crew, we're not breaching Jellicoe's orders, but am I remembering something? Wasn't Jellicoe's orders to go and intervene because they were the only two ships close enough, and he recognized that there was a big threat? I don't know. Maybe I got lost somewhere. Maybe I missed something. Please tell me if I did. The next episode was very much kind of, again, it was to accomplish the goal of getting the crew back onto the ship for the finale. There was a small threat. There was some nice kind of bits. It was nice to get the Voyager crew and Wesley out on a mission together. The Doctor seemed a little less good at acting as they were in Voyager, but we'll let that pass. It's something that they did in Voyager a lot, where they were able to change their appearance, match someone else. So I like the kind of callback to that. Alexa, stop. Hi, your local cat and human. Sorry, you caught me at a really weird time. I've just somehow told my home smart device to. I've just seen. Thanks so much for the follow. I something should have appeared on the screen, and it didn't. I'm not quite sure why actually, and that's perhaps something for me to look at. A lot is happening right now. I've somehow told my home smart device, but not the one that's sitting on my desk, the one that's sitting in the other side, in my other room, to call my mobile. And it's called my mobile. And now, like, Alexa, hang up phone. Alexa, stop. What is going on? Why is my Alexa calling me? Okay, well that's hung up now. Why? Okay, well that's solved. Why hasn't my alert turned up? Okay, well I fixed it after the stream. Something went very weird there, and I've lost my train of thought. You came onto the chat. My stream alerts aren't working, and my home smart device rang me. There's a lot of things to all happen in one go. Thank you for the subscription. I'm gonna try and get my mind back onto what I was chatting about. It was nice to see the senior crew back on the mission. I'm not. They kind of helped slightly, I guess. We also got the reveal of more kind of, we got a more sympathetic view of the loom creatures, but I'm not sure it was a huge amount. They stopped short of killing Essentia for reasons which aren't very clear. But that was enough time to give the crew time to escape, and they were committed to helping Saul when they weren't before, because Jamie was inspired by something that wasn't clear that she was lacking. It was a bit of an empty development thing. Anyway, that puts us nicely onto the finale. Again, I don't think this season so far has hit the same consistent increase of highs as the previous season did. because it was building up on something before and it was trying to get to an end. And I don't think it was quite as polished, and I think there's probably some degree of writing which hasn't been kind of finalized before they filmed it. But it's still been decent, and I will definitely be interested in seeing where we end up. So that'll probably be tomorrow. I'm going to end the stream now because I am being befuddled by a bunch of stuff which is all happening. So thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you all tomorrow.